Hello. Must get a drink. Water. Ugh. Sorry. So we're in portrait mode today. I was kind of wondering. Hi, Aurora. How are you? All right. Now I'm gonna go with kind of blendy. Wipe off our brush just a tad bit. I'm good. A little tired today, but we're doing okay. Got a nice globular of paint. Gonna put this deep sky in here. Just gonna bounce a little bit today. You know what? We're not gonna get too carried away about taking out all that, blending all that in. We're gonna leave that in there. We're gonna leave all those dark spots in there like that. That type of deal. Hey. Ooh, surfing. I like surfing. I haven't bled out yet. Okay. Let's just kind of maybe blend this in just a tiny bit up here. So we just don't have that really hard line in there, you know? We'll probably go ahead and add some stuff up in there. Let's just kind of bring that in there like that. We're going to put a couple of, gonna do some mountains. I know, right? Always mountains with me. Hopefully they come out okay today. I'm gonna do a little different. Kind of. I'm trying to keep my brush at this angle and see what I can create as far as shapes and colors and things. Just kind of bring it around like that. That's not impossible. Just barely want it there so you can see it, but yeah, just for the moment. I mean, it's really going to stand out in a minute. Let's go back into our blue, mix our red with it. Drop that in there like that. Go even darker over here and lighter over there. gonna bring that right up in there like that. Maybe right in here somewhere. Somewhere's like this. I'll just turn that so the brush is kind of. Oh, they already left. Alexis already left. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Anything else I haven't done? Snow is frozen hard. Nope, don't care for it. So we're gonna change it. Let's grab a palette knife. Sure, why not, right? Let's go back into that blue color. Maybe even darker. Why not? Sure. We'll just kind of deal out that like that. Kind of. Just gonna drag that down in there like this. I don't know. I'm gonna grab the white. Oh, autofocus is on. Look at that. I'm amazed that it actually worked. Oh, I don't know. Let's just kind of take it up here and kind of just let it do what it wants to do. I'm just gonna bring that down in there, maybe. I can argue about what happens today. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Maybe we'll just grab a little bit up in here. I don't know. Somewhere's like right in here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just bring it all down like that. Drop a little bit of blue. A little tiny touch of red in there. Yeah, let's give a little shadow in here. Gonna be difficult on paper. It's okay. Alright, whatever. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that kind of deal. That works. Yeah, we'll go with it. Grab the brush. Kind of wipe it back off again. Maybe a touch of white in it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just put a little white right here. Yep, somewhere's like right in here. This type of deal, I'll just barely touch it. Kind of ease it on in there. Bring that white down. Somewhere's in here. Oh, why not? I'm just gonna do one of these numbers. Have a little valley going right in here. Thank you. That was an exit. Yeah, there's some blue stuck right in here. We'll just kind of tap that in there. Some are like right in here. Yeah, some are just a couple of ghosty trees type deal. They're there, but they're not there, you know. Just kind of blend those in. I'm gonna grab just a tiny touch more blue. Not overthinking. Well, we can really overthink them if we want to. Just drag my paper around for a while. I'll just do that. I got some light blue. Let's see what happens. Just kind of fluff that in. A little red, a little blue. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, sure. That'll work. Could put a little purple in there if I wanted to, I suppose. Just more little tiny hints of. Excuse the hiccup. I'll just kind of fade those out. We want them there, but we don't want them there, you know. We got some stuff going on in there, you know, background, trees, maybe not so much trees. I was trying to keep this from getting too messy, that's why I have it taped off. Because I have a tendency to go crazy with my paint and just drag it all the way down. A little white, a little blue, and we'll just continue this valley and take this little seam I painted here out. We can get that to brighten up just a tiny bit. Just right in the middle. And loosen that up just a tiny bit. See if we can get that there. Yeah. Down that way a little bit. I'm gonna just bring these down on in. A little blue, a little white. Just not. It's definitely not straight white. It's straight white, that's for sure. Just gonna bring these in there and leaving those little occasional poofies of highlights. Trying to make a valley. You know, we want this to be kind of white more, a little more white. Yep, a little white more, a little white more. Oh, yeah, whatever. English is like not going to be the language of the day, apparently. Alright, so we got that. Okay, that's the valley way back there. Let's grab a different brush. Maybe just, wait a minute. I'll just throw in this last 1 inch of something to put paint on it. No water, no paint, no something just to cover the paper. I don't know pick button. Never was my thing. I'd taken real Latin at one point, but that's no longer my thing either. You know, it's just not my thing. We're going to just put a couple of these in here. I'm not going to think about them. We're just going to stick them in here. So we need just a few spots of dark. So we'll just kind of blend that out. Pull that across. Blend this in. Blend that one down. Think about what we're going to paint when we're painting it. So those are good there because those are going to be needed. Because we're going to put in some trees and other things and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. You know how it is. Blah blah blah. Oh, what brush do we want to use? How about one we haven't used for a while? Any volunteers? Any volunteers? You? Are you sure? No, I don't think you're good. No, I don't think you're going. You won't. Oh, what are you doing in here? You? You have not been touched for a while. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay. It's your choice. We're talking to my brush. It's okay. Just ignore me. We want something in the mid-range. Somewhere like right in here. And sharper up there like that. Yeah. That's my problem. They all want to get involved, but you know, none of them want to step up to the plate sometimes. It's like, yeah, I'll do it. No, it's kind of busy over there. You know, you got a lot of people watching. I'm not really interested in making a mistake, so maybe have somebody else do it. You know, people are looking at me like I'm weird right now. If somebody's new to this channel, they are completely lost right this minute. Why is this dude talking to his paintbrushes? If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so. And if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, hang out anyway. And maybe I'll change. Well, guaranteed it will not be the same in 10 minutes. Just saying. If you come for 5 minutes and you think that, oh, he's painting that boring, yeah, don't worry. It won't stay that way. My paintings hardly ever stay the same. We're just gonna, I don't know, brush is acting weird. Might have to retire it already. And just change the angle of our painting.
Said I saw dancing brushes last night.
Was she throwing them again? She's got this thing about throwing her brushes on the floor. I don't know what it is. That and tapping. Oh man. Enough to drive a person crazy.
The R&B DJ said everything else too.
You were breaking out the old potty mouth last night, that's for sure.
Travel Dreamer 46 said actually dancing.
Actually dancing. You had dancing brushes last night? Okay. Wow. Guess we know what happened when I went to bring my son to work. They all lost their marbles.
The R&B DJ said I did not potty mouth.
And go with darker on the bottom. Let's see, we'll go with blue. I'll grab maybe a touch of that. Real dark right in here. I know it's freaky to put dark way down in there, but you gotta have some dark in the front. Just get that shadow that's down in there. Well, maybe we'll bring those things way over here like this. Why not, right? We've painted stuff like this before, but oh, you know what? I think we can go right around. Oh, okay, 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 I see it. Yep, painting just came to life. That's oh, that's too bright, too bright. Gotta go a little lighter. Tap these in here. And tap that in there. Grab the blue right in here. We knew this painting would find its home. It just did. Let's go like that. A little bit like that. Come back in here a little bit like this.
Layla and MIA much
Hey, Ernie.
said hi Bruce. The R&B DJ
Go a little darker.
said the OT guy not in the silly putty to bring home. The R&B DJ said hey Arnie.
Smart guy. Probably afraid you're gonna throw it. He's probably seen your live streams. Just kind of bring that down there like that.
Layla and MIA and much said Edie Sonia. Layla and MIA
Grab a little white,
Said hi, Potter.
touch of blue.
The R.E. DJ. Said what did I throw?
Erase that right there. Okay.
Travel Dreamer 46. Said I'll be coming for a late meeting. May need a bit of persuasion. What did he tell you?
White.
The R.E. DJ. Said exactly what I thought of you. Go buy a $2 package at the store. Said he wasn't allowed to give it out.
Dang. Okay, I didn't really expect this. I didn't think that this was going to do this. Honestly. I thought we'd be doing something else.
Travel Dreamer 46. Said stingy. He can't reuse the one you own. Rude. The R.E. DJ. Said I love this. It's amazing.
Grab a little bit of blue. Just a tiny bit of blue. Don't be afraid of the blue. Just put a little blue down in here, a little white. Okay, it's not going to hurt it. Gives it a little bit of a shadowy color, a little brighter than the black, but not so white. I'm going to grab some white with a little blue in it.
Travel Dreamer 46. Said you always say the painting creates itself. It is lovely. I like it.
Paintings always create themselves. They just kind of talk to me and then they decide what they're going to do. I started out with the idea of doing a mountain today. And the mountain kind of said, well, you know what? I would like to have a little runoff, maybe. little frozen water, maybe a little something. Right on my lower, right down in the valley. We have a little valley with a little water running around it. And put a little kind of maybe in between frozen and not frozen quite yet. Maybe it wants to be frozen, but it's just like, oh no, no, maybe no. Well, can't decide. It's very indecisive. Oh, we're thinking water's name is Gale. Just saying. Not implying anything. Just for the record, you guys. I'm just naming my water. You guys can figure out anything you want. I'm just I am working so hard to get yelled at. And maybe a little something right in here. We're not done. We're remotely not close to done. I hope you guys don't mind if I continue to paint. I think this thing says paint me, so we're going to. I'm going to grab a touch of sienna with some black. Mix our sienna and black. We're going to end up with a kind of a nice deep brown color. Kind of a deep brown. And maybe somebody's like right here too. Yeah. Small filbert? Sure, small filbert. I've never used a really small filbert like this to try what I'm going to do. Let's go into red, go into blue. Maybe touch that darker color we were just playing with. Yeah, a little more green now. Alright, let's give this a go. Sure, why not? Dark right in here. lot darker down there, down at the bottom. So we're going to put a little red in it. I want this one to be pretty dark. I actually paint this one going up, which is really weird. I always paint going down. I don't know why. And we're going to tiny touch of water and going to go kind of a weird deal here. We're going to do both dark and light at the same time. So we're going to put light on this side. Lighter anyway. And we'll go darker on the other side. And we're going to kind of just pop this tree right up in here. Has an issue. That's okay. He's antisocial. He's got that whole Eileen thing going, you know. But maybe he's got, because he's doing that, he's got this right here. Maybe. Go put a little red in there. A little dark color. I want this side to be pretty dark. And maybe a couple of little right here. Maybe somewhere's right in here. There's one too. Wind's blowing. That's my story. And we'll take a couple of these and kind of. Crazy. I like that spot right there. We're going to have to darken that up. Grab some dark green. Throw a little black in it. Just a little black in the green. And we'll just, maybe we'll put a tree right in here. So it's pretty bright right there. So we'll just throw a couple little trees in. We'll just toss them in there. We're not even going to really think too hard about them. They won't mind. They're just hanging out anyway. I'll just toss those down there like that. So now we got a bunch of trees right there. Grab our dark blue. I'll just put these right in here. Got this type of deal. Now you know we're going to put a tree here. It's just a matter of how big of a tree are we going to put here. Are we going to cover up everything we just did by putting a big tree? I mean, normally that's kind of where I'm headed lately, is the big tree. Maybe a rock. Let's start with a rock. Let's start with something here. Let's start with a blue. Let's start with a blue rock. Let's put a rock. Because we have this beach line, but we kind of need something kind of this shape here. I mean, a darker, but we're just going darker slowly. Just kind of color that in real quick. And I'll grab a little blue, touch of yellow. So we want a little green tint to it, and a little brown tint to it. So we're gonna. Thank you. Alright, then we got that. We'll grab a tiny touch of white. And maybe a little something right in here. I don't put my stuff on my walls much. My stuff doesn't hang in my house very much. Maybe a few in the boot room, but it's kind of like a large closet. Just an entranceway. I don't do that much. Okay, I have what, 2 pieces in my whole house that are mine that are hanging on the wall. Not my thing. There. Big rock. So now we have a rock. It only makes sense to put that there. I doubt it. Oof. Yep. Okay, just do it. It's not always easy. Let's rinse our brush off because that brush was a little bit heavy to try to be doing those little fine lines with. But, well, at least when it's covered in paint like that, let's get a sharper edge here. Go a little heavier down here.
The R&B DJ. Sit down.
That. And bring that one down that way. Like that. And we could go with the same full type trees over there, but that would like hide a lot of move my phone out of here. Grab that bigger brush. Go a little brighter color. Maybe a touch of that darker in it. Maybe a touch of Wizard Crimson. Yeah, let's go a little of that. Did we get the right color we want? Yeah, that's a good color. Kind of that color.
Layla and MIA and much more. Send pictures.
We want to go a little bit thicker right there, or should I just not completely? I don't know. Maybe like a little bit right here.
Travel Dreamer 46. Said what a pretty tree. Love it.
Kind of simple. Didn't want to hide everything, but yet we wanted a tree, you know? Then we can just take our little liner brush, go into our dark color here we have sitting here. And if you want, you can even put in a couple little, maybe there's some little twiglets that are kicking around, a couple small. Didn't quite grow up enough to have twiglets, they're, it's kind of like a piglet, but different.
The R&B DJ. Said definitely a great size.
Come on, get off the brush. Let's work with me here. Come on. And you can even have, oops, that one came out heavy. Let's see, what can we do with that one? We can do this. Let's just bring that up like that. Maybe there's one bigger. Maybe there's one right here. Kind of sneaking out of that one. Yeah, that's what you do when you mess up. You just kind of create something else. I accidentally pushed too hard. No, heavy in that spot. So we've got all that going on. Just maybe touch of color. Not much, not enough to say so. I think it's yeah. Got rock, big tree, some trees in the background that are still there. Actually, we can even pop those out just a tiny bit to make that a little more noticeable. Separate those just a tiny bit of color right here. To add just a touch of hey Jessica. Just bring just a tiny bit of brighter color in there. Not a lot. And something like right up in here. Just to separate that tree from the other tree. So we have the darker ones in the background, a little bit lighter, but yet still really kind of maybe it's an older tree where it's turning a little of that yellow color. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we can even take a little bit of that stuff and we'll even kind of maybe here and there it's got a little bit of that left on it where it's just a tiny little green stuff that's not quite gonna be worth anything. Go a little darker. Put that little bit of dark right in there. Like that. Just I'll leave it alone. Walk away from it. Get those like 6 sprigs of color. Alright. No problem. Be safe. Oh, trust me, you're talking to somebody that knows all about breathing issues. You never think you have to stay. I'd rather you be safe. But thank you for hanging out, though. It's an honor to have you here. So let's sign it. Put it in a bird. Flip a bird. Let's flip a bird in here somewhere. Maybe tiny. I don't know.
Travel Dream 46. Said yeah, I know. The R.E. DJ. Said by bottom.
Here, I'll sign it real quick just for you. There. That way you didn't miss the signature. I didn't want her to miss the signature. That's her favorite part. There is a bird in here. Let's pull some tape. Ooh, uneven. All right. Look at that. Got the uneven edge. That's all right. Gonna be putting.
Said this is really, really pretty.
It'd be framed. It'd be framed anyway. So
Said beautiful painting.
thank you, Aura. We weren't sure what we were gonna paint. We were just kind of creating something, and it seemed like mountains were a good call today. So let's just get the tape off here without dropping it on the floor. Like that's never happened. Let's get off the. Oh, get that off my hand. Really? Text message right now? There we go. That's what we have. Kind of simple. Not very complicated to do, actually. They're pretty easy to do. Yeah. Just let it go. Just let the feeling happen. It created itself. When I painted some stuff, it kind of created the waterway. It just sometimes you have to let the painting paint itself, and you just kind of hold its hand a little bit. Not a big deal. We just kind of guide it. We don't always just have control over what we're painting. We have control over direction. But sometimes the painting, the canvas will create its own thought, its own direction for you. And you just kind of like, well, no, that's not really the way I want to go. And it's like, nope, this is the way we're going. And you kind of just say, okay, well, that's what we'll do then. But there we go. That's what I have.
Action Karate. Said hey. The R.E. DJ. Said hey action.
Hey, Axon.
Said Bruce how a.
I'm doing okay. Yeah, we just finished up this one. It's good.
Said hey Potma, how are you?
I think she had to step away. But yeah, it came out okay. Just about to say goodbye. Sorry I come on such weird hours for everybody. This one's in portrait mode, which is something we don't do very much. I don't paint. Well, let us know what the results are.
Said my college results coming 15th of February surprise waiting.
Let us know. we'll be around. Sorry to cut everybody short, but those messages are from my mother, so we're gonna answer Mom. And okay, so I answer to my mother, my wife, and my granddaughter. Okay, I don't answer to my granddaughter, but I do try to give her as much time as I can.
The RV DJ said, "Hey Mom, passion for art."
But thank you all for hanging out.
Said, "Hey X-Bit Variety."
I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be safe. Don't forget to do something for yourself today. Gotta do it every day. Gotta enjoy life. Tomorrows are never a guarantee for anyone.
Said, "Hey Bruce's mom."
But much peace, and we'll see you guys all later.
Said, "A passion for art. Hey, how are you, my friend?"
Sorry for saying goodbye so quick. Did a package arrive for Alexis?
I don't know. I haven't walked outside yet.
Amazon